So a lot of you are thinking, okay, an HSA, I can only use that for health insurance stuff, right? Wrong. So today we're going to be talking HSAs, and HSAs are known as triple tax advantage accounts. They are unlike any other retirement, investment, any account like that is known to man, and it is relatively new. Within the past, I think 15 years, HSAs have become a thing. So if you are a millennial, you can be essentially the guinea pig generation to see just how impactful this can be. An HSA can decrease your taxable income. It can provide you non-taxable capital gains, which is something that is awesome. And you don't get taxed when you take it out. So an HSA essentially says, I'm going to risk potentially having to pay more in one individual year out-of-pocket expenses for medical bills, but I have an account where I'm going to take a certain amount of money out of my paycheck off the top. I'm going to put it in this account, and anything in excess of $1,000 I can take and invest in the stock market or put in index funds or anything like that and get dividends. Now, why this is amazing is typically if you're young like myself, right, you're not going to have high medical expenses. So you can take that money, take a lower monthly premium, take the difference between that monthly premium and what you would have paid for maybe the gold plan, put that in your HSA and watch it grow and watch it snowball. And once you get, like I said, above $1,000, you can take that and you can invest it. If you're single, each year you have an out-of-pocket maximum that you could put into your HSA of $3,500. And if you are married or have dependents or anything like that, the maximum is $7,100. And each year, I think the government lets you put an extra additional $100. So a lot of you are thinking, okay, an HSA, I can only use that for health insurance stuff, right? Wrong. There is a pretty nifty trick that you can use, which the IRS cannot come after you for. So you can either technically withdraw money for health-related expenses, but the catch is there is no historical time limit that you can essentially pay yourself back. So let's say I had wrist surgery, and that wrist surgery resulted in me needing to spend $3,000 in bills. I pay that $3,000 out of my checking account to whoever, Humana or whoever the bill is, right? And let's say 5 years down the line, I still have that receipt saved. And I'm like, okay, I need $3 extra grand for, I don't know, like car repair or something where I don't have the cash and I have my money in the HSA. I can take that money out of my HSA and consider it paying myself back for my wrist surgery. So if the IRS ever comes to you and they say, or you're being audited and they want to see your previous 10 years in taxes or what have you, as long as you have that receipt, you will not be penalized at all for pulling that money out of your HSA for something other than a health-related injury. So what makes this amazing is that a lot of people use this to retire early. So they save up all their medical expenses, if you will, and this includes prescription, sunscreen, glasses, anything like that falls in your HSA. So I wear glasses, right? I can save those receipts, and years down the line, when I'm 60 and I decide, okay, I want to retire now, but Medicare doesn't kick in for another couple years. I need supplemental income to pay for and pay for COBRA or in health insurance on the side. So I can pay myself back from my HSA and withdraw that before the age of 65 for non-related health expenses, and it's not going to be, it's a non-issue. And then once you get to age 65, you can use it for whatever you want. And traditionally, right, if you think about it, in retirement, your big expenses are usually medical because you have either a nursing home or expensive surgeries or any medication or anything like that that Medicare wouldn't cover. You're going to need that extra money for your medical bills. So having that in a retirement account has been drawing lots of compound interest from dividends, constantly reinvesting. You are going to be shocked. The numbers are, if you put in the out-of-pocket max into the HSA every single year for 40 years, you are going to be sitting right around $1 million. So think about that. $1 million in your HSA, you're going to probably have close to or over $1 million in another retirement account that you have, hopefully well in excess of a couple $1,000,000 if you've been putting money in consistently, getting your employer 401k match. So you are going to be sitting really pretty come retirement time, or even being able to consider early retirement if you use an HSA. I would challenge you too, if you think, okay, I can't put that much in my HSA, change it to where it takes $20 from your paycheck and puts it in there. So $40 a month basically. And I'm telling you, you are not going to miss that money because it comes off the top. You never even see it. It never hits your bank account. It goes straight into the HSA, and it's not taxable. It's off the top. So it reduces your taxable income come tax time. So guys, just something to think about. Another way to kind of pay yourself, get around some legalistic IRS stuff if you want to pull it out in the future. And hey, that's not a fact of the day, but you know what is a fact of the day? August 8th, 1899, the first household refrigerating machine is patented. So where would our lives be without refrigerators? We would have freaking cellars underground where we're just throwing our meat and salting it, and I have no idea. But thank God for refrigerators, and thank God it is patented. So if you haven't already, please drop a like and a sub. That would be super appreciated. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this growth, and I will see you tomorrow.